The lucky young man never imagined, even in his dreams, that in a pile of weeds nobody cared about by the roadside, there would be a green spirit grass worth millions hidden inside. But before he could even feel happy, he discovered a mysterious wood dragon pearl. So, he suppressed his nearly leaping heart, and immediately got ready to pull everything out. Just as he reached out his hand, the guardian beast of the wood dragon pearl, the azure wolf, suddenly attacked. With lightning-fast speed, it launched a ferocious attack on the young man like a rabid dog. Such incredible speed, but before he could react, the vicious wolf pounced at him again. At the moment he thought he was about to meet his end, he unleashed a final, ultimate strike. With a loud smack, he knocked the azure wolf to the ground. Then, he quickly grabbed the wood dragon pearl. Who would have thought the dragon pearl would suddenly explode into a burst of golden light, and directly burrow into his body? The next second, he unexpectedly obtained the defensive divine armor left behind by the dragon god, the dragon scale armor. From now on, with this dragon scale armor, even if he encounters the most powerful guardian beasts, he won't need to be afraid anymore. Then, he pulled out the green spirit grass as well. With just one glance, he could tell that this grass was brimming with spiritual energy and of extraordinary quality. It could definitely sell for an astronomical price. So, he immediately rushed to the largest herbal store in town to cash it in. But who would have thought the store clerk was a typical snob? At a glance, seeing the young man dressed plainly, the clerk assumed the grass he brought was nothing but trash. He casually tossed it to the ground, and told him to take his worthless grass and get lost. Your family herbal store. Is this how you bully customers with your big name? I've seen plenty of people like you. Get out of here now, or I won't be polite. But just at that moment, the commotion in the store brought the owner rushing out. Sure enough, only an expert can recognize true treasures. The shop owner immediately noticed that the weeds the young man brought in were actually the rare and exceptional green spirit grass. She instantly scolded the clueless clerk, so harshly that even their own mother wouldn't recognize them. To apologize to the young man, the shop owner offered a high price of 250,000 yuan. She asked the young man if he was willing to sell. Seeing that the shop owner was a straightforward person, the young man readily agreed to the deal. As for why he was so skilled, that story begins one day earlier. It turns out the young man's name is Lin Long. He was someone who couldn't even afford his rent, an unemployed and struggling individual. That day, on his way home, he lost his footing and fell into a sewer. Suddenly, an azure dragon soared into the sky. It said the young man had broken its 1,000-year seal. On the spot, it granted him a pair of dragon eyes capable of clairvoyance and treasure hunting. To quickly regain its strength, it also asked the young man to help it find the scattered gold, wood, water, fire, and earth, the 5 elemental dragon pearls. As a reward, the azure dragon also promised that for every dragon pearl found, he would grant him one of his divine abilities. Senior Azure Dragon, rest assured, I will definitely help you find the 5 elements dragon pearls. Good. That's why, at the beginning, with just one glance, he could tell the weeds were treasures. To continue searching for the next dragon pearl, he immediately left the herbal shop. In the blink of an eye, he arrived at the location where he sensed the new dragon pearl. Then, he activated his clairvoyance and took a look. As expected, just as he predicted, the earth dragon pearl was actually hidden inside a stone coffin. But just as he was about to retrieve it, a terrifying and explosive scene unfolded.